Alrighty, boys and girls, we are on game 4. We are on game 4. Poway boys, crab are up 3-0 right now. I like their team. I like the enemy team too, though. We'll see how this ends up going. So,
Welcome
as
to
I
the
fix the
Ionian
scoreboard, a
Clash.
couple things to note. We've got... We'll see how this ends up going. Top lane does look to be very Kled favored, especially the heal cut onto the Moon. That's going to be very crucial. And the engage, red team's engage is going to be crazy. Kled ult, Amumu R, into the Rumble R, and then Thresh hook and Flay and all that. Ooh, excuse me. That'll be very, very good for red team. Blue team's engage is going to be pretty okay. I mean, we got the Morgana. Oh, speaking of Morgana, hitting a bind here. This could be first blood. Oh, ends up taking... Okay, wow. Ends up taking... Wow, that was a lot that just happened. So yeah. We end up hitting a Morgana Q into a flash and an exhaust from Morgana, trying to get the kill onto the Rumble, who's going to have to flash. We do get a heal also from the red side. So, a lot that just happened there. No first blood though, so that's very nice for red team. Might get to lane a little bit late, but that's okay. Looks like we are going to start top side on the red buff for the jungle, pathing down towards bot side. I do think a Caitlyn Thresh is pretty good into a Jinx and a Morgana. Ooh, bad positioning here for red team. Let's see if anything comes out of it. He does have W though because he had to start it, so isn't going to end up getting out of it. Okay. Alright. Yep, just starting on the red buff. Mid lane's going to be a little interesting. Ziggs and Rumble should be pretty poke heavy for the Ziggs and a lot of burst and sustained damage from Rumble. We'll see if jungle attention dictates this lane one way or the other, but I do think it should be maybe Rumble thing. We'll end up seeing though. Red side bot does have to play a little passive because Thresh did have to take W to save the Rumble from first blood. Top side, farm fest for now. CS, both hit level 2. Yeah, Rumble is going to get shoved in. It's very difficult to CS under tower with Rumble, so Ziggs is going to... It looks like he'll just contest all this wave, like he can't really get any of it. Just going to take some poke damage while he can. A little bit of an advantage for Ziggs early here. Yeah, it looks like bot side will only engage at level 3, because Q is only so good without Flay, you know? Top side, farming pretty well. Mundo is going to hit this Q, is going to go in here. Doesn't have W, so he's not going to get the quick autos. Is actually going to lose that trade, interestingly. Oh, he's down a level. Okay, that's why. Up there. Q does not land its mark. I believe he does get 3 off of this minion. Yep, he does. Okay. So, I believe he was looking for an engage there, kill that minion, and then once he does get the W auto attacks, he will do a lot more damage. Does have this wave frozen outside tower. Rumble could, not Rumble, Jungle could attempt to make a play, but he's actually on the bot side trying to get the scuttle here. Does get that farm, very nice. Just the farming lanes so far. A lot of poke damage from the Mundo top lane. Already bot lane, yep, looks pretty even. It's just CS fest. It's actually dead even from what it appears. We do get a little bit of an engage top and mid. We do have a 2v2 mid. Engage. The Ignite is put onto first blood as good as this. I do think, oh man, wow. Red team doesn't get any kills there, very unfortunate. Top side, that he should remount here pretty soon, so that is going to be Kled favored pretty soon. But very unfortunate mid lane. I mean, we do see the flash come out from Amumu onto the cane. Oh wow, that's... He has to kill that minion ASAP. Shit, he might die to a Q. He might die to a Q. Okay, he misses it. All the Kane's coming in. Oh, nice flash. Oh, wow. That was crazy. Hits him with the Q, remounts, is looking to take out this... Not going to find Kane. Wow, that was a little crazy. That was a crazy skirmish. I'm sure that top lane's heart's beating. I'm definitely in a very scary predicament there. Does force out Kane Flash, does flash himself, is able to keep himself alive. Mundo does teleport top, that is a huge wave, he definitely does not want to miss that. Okay, we get first dragon is Ocean. That's a very important first dragon to get. Ocean's dragons are very, very, very impactful. Bot lane still just farming it out. Ravi does have a little bit of a CS lead, barely, but it looks like... actually no, yeah, it looks like he is picking up a slowly but surely picking up a CS lead. Ravi is definitely known for his farming. My guess is Kane is probably on this dragon right now. We do see Mumu rotating. Mid lane are both healthy. Ziggs does have the blue buff though, so he has a little bit more pressure in my opinion. Definitely favored mid lane. Has a full Luden's Echo over simply a Boots. And yeah, there's a huge CS differential mid lane. Ziggs definitely doing very well to bully Sean. Gonna look to get as much CS here as he can. Chip damage as well. Don't miss that Teddy. There you go. Good job, buddy. And Mumu looks like he tried to do something bot side, wasn't going to find it. So far, not too bad. They're down 1k gold, blue side. Blue side's up with 1k gold. Caddy, very nice. CS lead, top side, a little bit. And a little bit of a... Oh, okay, use smite there. That's going to be important as Kane comes bot side. Going to get this engage. Going to land the flash Q and the exhaust. W... going to come out in time. I think he lives. Oh, the heal is very important there. Very nice heal. That was a really, really, really good counter engage by Trent. Going to get the flash into the play. Mumu does find his way onto the Phoenix now. He's going to get a decent amount of damage onto Ravi. Ravi is going to heal a good amount off of that kill though. And the 2v1 looks like it will be successful here. Very low. Okay, they trade. Wow. Very unfortunate there for Hunter there. Definitely didn't want to die there, so he could take the Ocean Dragon. A little bit of a technical difficulty here. But fairly good plays. Fairly good plays. The gold differential is now nowhere to be seen, and there's a sizable lead for top side. It's basically just mid. Mid has a really good lead on Sean here, but every other lane is doing very well for red side. Yeah, it seems like a pretty decent bully matchup. I was curious to see how this one goes, because personally I'm not as experienced, but we do see Thresh coming in. Here we go, it's a 2v1. We also have... Yep, there we go. So, getting a nice kill onto the Ziggs there. Stayed in lane a little bit too long, so it's going to get punished for that. And Romo's going to end up backing, spending some gold that he just earned. Very nice rumble there. Nice, got that CS. They do have vision on Dragon there, so they can see if Kane is anywhere nearby. Kane is 3-1-1. Does have his jungle item finished. Looks like both of them do. Yep. Going straight for the Rift Herald, that's interesting. I know that Ocean is a very contested dragon, so it looks like he's trying to sneak his way into this Rift. They know that the mid lane is nowhere to be seen yet because he's walking back from his death. So he does have a bit of prio. Top lane obviously has prio with this counter pick matchup. And he's going to rotate and end up helping out and take this Rift, although he doesn't need to because he's able to take it before he gets there. Looking for Kane there. They do see him on that ward. He's going to clear that ward. Mundo is now looking to engage this. Yeah, he's just going to walk out. He recognizes, yeah, Kane's right there. There's no reason to get into a fight here, especially since Amumu is walking towards Drag. Okay, just going to trade ults there. Can't be stopped, so that will not slow him. Form, Kane at form. I don't think it. Yeah, so really good macro from red team, recognizing, yeah, Kane is top side. We're just going to get Dragon here. Kane is trying to rotate, but it's a little, that was a little too late. He does have red form. Try to gank. Not gonna find anything. Does force out Rumble's flash though, so unfortunate. Doesn't find the Q on Morgana there. Interesting to note, Morgana does have, he doesn't have Arcane Comment, he actually has Glacial Augment, so interesting to note there. Also interesting that does come down. Nice ultimate from Hunter there. I do believe this will be a 1-for-1. Kane will... Yep. And we do get a TP most likely from Kled. Is going to pick up the kill. And that was red team favored. So, well done, red team. The 6 is pretty fed. He's up a couple, like 20 or so CS. Nice. Is able to get those. Looks like the wave will slow push to blue, but the window is there. He's going to try to push as hard as he can to get those plates. Does get a plate mid. That's very nice. Hopefully he can get out of here. Looks like they're going to try to get him. Clearance wave. Looks like that wave will get there in time so that turret platings cannot be taken. So well done on the red team, not losing anything to the teleport. And we have an engage here. Very aggressive lane because it's just a very aggressive champion. Does catch him with the Q. Is going to pull him back. Heal cuts. That is going to cut down his ult healing for a little bit earlier on. He is just going to use it to heal though. So he's just going to walk away and heal. Come back to lane. Ooh, okay. Nice trade on Morgana here. They do recognize that Kane is in the wings. They are going to keep him. Oh, get caught in the trap. Oh, okay. He tried... That was interesting. He tried to body block or something, but then recognized like, oh yeah, I'll probably just die. So he's ended with Zonias. Using his Zonias. So that's a decent yoink from the red team onto the blue team. They're still down 0.7k gold, looking for something mid lane. Not going to end up finding anything. Taking a good amount of damage without losing half of his health. Just going to shove this wave. Nothing really to be gained from the blue team because of the Thresh kill. Looks like they pinged that Simon is missing. Black Cleaver was picked up top lane. There's a pretty sizable item discrepancy, but Mundo should be backing here. We'll see if he greets for this plate. If he does, he will be caught by the jungler. Yeah, recognizes. Yeah, he's not there anymore. He's gonna end up backing up. Not gonna get that CS for that one. Unlucky. Gonna try to shove this wave as much as he can. TP is expended mid lane, so it looks like Ziggs will be making it to lane around the same time as Sean. Okay, bot lane. Bot lane does have a sizable CS lead and is up a couple kills, so that's really nice. Trent does get caught here. Takes about half of his health. That's not very great for bot side. Probably was trying to get some turret plating and was trying to put up some vision. And does get punished for it, losing half of his health. He shouldn't be out of the fight, per se. Okay, we got the max top side, most likely. Does hit him with the... Okay, not going to follow up. Did hit him with the Q there. Looks like we got 3 people here bot. They are going to get caught in the trap, though, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, Rumble trying to make a play, wasn't able to get it. Trying to get back to lane as quickly as possible. That is a nice wave to catch. Looks like Ziggs was also rotating there. Just to make sure nothing ended up happening. If something did, he would also be able to rotate. And we do have Dragon coming up within the next minute. Mundo does have his teleport, whereas Simon does not, so that could be blue side favored. The gold discrepancy isn't too low to blue side. They do get that turret plating. Okay, it looks like they'll get 2. Yeah, Mundo's pretty good at taking towers. He does have his E with auto attack reset. Does a lot of damage. Kled is gonna engage here. Not gonna find anything. It was a little bit of a questionable ult. Not sure if he was actually trying to catch the Mundo or not. We'll see though. Dragon is now up. It is a cloud. And again, yeah, we'll just see if this TP from Mundo ends up coming into play. Okay, let's see what's going on down here. So Scuttle was taken for red side, so they do have a good amount of vision. They can see if they're doing the dragon. Kane is on it. They do see it. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Rumble is kind of getting zoned off. I don't think they know that they're going for the dragon. Yeah, they just kind of conceded dragon. Alright, that's very odd. That was a very odd play. Okay. I mean, I guess Kane does do better in the 1v1. versus a Mumu, but that was a very odd play. Top lane, I'm sure top lane got engaged on, but wasn't. Gets the caddy. Yep, nice. Mundo is still up. I'm sure he got engaged on, but not die. We see another wave clear ultimate coming from Sean's Rumble mid. Just trying to back and get items. Most likely going towards that Leandri's. Yeah, yep, there we go. Picks up Leandri's. Rift Herald is up. We do see Mumu by a Bramble Vest. That's going to be very helpful against their mostly AD team. I mean, Mundo does have his cleavers, and obviously Ziggs is very AP. But most of their damage output will most likely come from the Jinx and the Kayn. So the healing cut onto Kayn and Mundo specifically will be very good pickup. And get that demolished truck. Very nice. And yeah, just the armor against Jinx and Kayn is also very nice. But the heal cut especially. Ooh, missed Q. Very unfortunate. Just trying. Okay, bot side trying to just take out this tower as quickly as they can. Storm Razors was picked up by the Caitlyn, and a good amount of CS and kill leads for bot side still. Yeah, so bot side is definitely the strength for red team. Robbie's ADC is pretty clean. Trent keeping him accountable, making sure he's not pushed up too far. And yeah, most of the games so far we've seen have been a stomp in general. We did see the Quinn last game from Simon getting a little dumpstered on solely because the Bully Bear was topside like pretty much the entire game for the most part. That early games. But we do see an engage here coming mid. We do have Ziggs being picked. Flash was forced. That was a lot of damage on that. You're gonna get stunned and killed there. Yep. So not the best engage there. They don't really get anything. Ziggs was forced to flash to get out of the gold range for gold. And looks like they're going to try to force the mid tower here with a Rift Herald. Let's see if they end up getting it. Charge does go through, and yep, Ziggs takes it. If they can get it, yep, there we go. So they hit the eye just to make sure it does not hit the tower. That Shelly charge does a lot of damage. Trying to negate that. Looks like they're trying to get vision onto the jungle to make sure they don't take anything, but I have seen Trent die for vision before. The gold lead is 1k for red side still, but that mid turret being taken does open up the map quite a bit for blue side. It's 1-for-1 turret wise. They do have the bot turret taken bot for red teams. For the red team. Let's see, top side. Mundo doesn't have any kills. He's up a little bit of CS. I would still say this is quite favored. Jungle Kayn is pretty fed. He does get fairly fed. Red King is just a really solid champion. A lot of gold is necessary to counter him. I mean, heal cut specifically. He has a lot of armor shred with Black Cleaver, and he heals a lot. The passive with Red Kayn is just a lot and a lot of healing from abilities. So Kayn is a really solid champion right now. We do see topside trying to shove that wave just to allow him to back or to take this turret. Yeah, turret's really low. They're going to look to end up taking it. We'll see if anything happens from that. Bot side just going some vision, taking the turret. And yeah, Kayn does come up topside, does force his ultimate to get out, but he does escape. We see that the next dragon is Infernal. Infernal Soul is on the table. And yeah, see if that ends up getting played around within the next minute or so. Ziggs has teleport, as well as Mundo. Kled does have TP this time, so he will be able to join the fight after shoving this wave topside, most likely trying to get that turret. Looks like he's working towards, yeah, he's definitely working towards his Titanic next. He has the, one of the components for it, he is the Jarn Assist. Looking for that engage mid. If they can clear the Ziggs is pretty fed. Yeah, he's 2-2-2. Does a lot of damage. Most of their team is tanky in the armor department, so would be nice to pick the Ziggs, especially since gold will allow them to contest Dragon a little better or do a lot of damage onto the backline. So here we go. Everyone's just playing around Dragon. They do hit the engage onto the Ziggs. Ooh, impressive ult there. Very unfortunate. Rumble does get a good amount of damage onto the backline, but we do see does go down. Rush isn't pickpocketing. Does move on to... Yeah, blue team's kind of just running away with this as of now. The black shield was very unfortunate for Hunter. He was trying to get the ult engage onto... He hit the Q before the black shield could, you know, wear off. But he's trying to get the ult range onto the Ziggs here, but he wasn't able to find it because of the black shield, which is very unfortunate. So he ends up using it and hitting no one, which is rather tragic. Rumble does ult and get a good amount of damage onto the backline, but isn't able to get any kills from it. And then we just see the Mundo and the Morgana just slowly pick off their backline and get the shutdown onto... Get the shutdown from Caitlyn. So very unfortunate there. We actually see blue side gain the gold lead. They do end up taking the bot turret, so it's just top side tier 1 that's left for the tier 1s. Yeah, so keeping in turrets, a little bit up in kills and a little bit up in gold for blue team. They do now have the dragon lead as well. So this is not looking too good for the boys in red. They're circling around Baron, looking to engage onto Morgana. They do find it, but Black Shield's a cool ability. And Ziggs is also there, so they're not going to try to engage too hard. Alrighty. Bot lane rotated up to top side. Kled's just clearing out that wave, I presume. Yep. And clearing out some vision around Dragon Pit, just because not much else to do. Trying to just push waves as much as they can, get as much turret damage as they possibly can with the enemy. Taking those turrets, obviously. Can't tell if he's that cat. I don't think. Yeah, so we see Kayn here clearing out some vision. Mundo is pretty big. He had his 2-item power spike. He does a good amount of burn damage with his W and the Sunfire Cape, and he does have the healing increase from the Spirit Visage as well as the MR. So the Amumu and the Rumble are going to do considerably less damage. Okay, they're going to clear the wave. We don't see an ult from Amumu here. They're just going to back out. They did get Ziggs ult, so that's a pretty good pickup. And we do see that Ziggs has a Banshee skill, so it's actually not great for red team if they hit a Q onto the Ziggs. Ooh, nice clear. Good amount of poke damage coming onto the Rumble there. Yeah, they're just sitting in that jungle. They're trying to get as much pressure as they can on these turrets as they pick out... Oh, they try to pick out Simon there. Not able to hit him with the Q there. Yeah, just trying to get as much damage as they can. Really extend their lead. Exactly what they're trying to do. They are going to get the Demolish Rock and the Tower. Ziggs is a cool champion. Yeah, so they're just slowly, really extending their lead. They're up around 2k gold now. Jinx is not super fed, but he has the potential to scale really hard. I mean, Mundo wasn't able to get shut down by the Kled, so unfortunate there. They're trying to pop the Banshee's Veil. Get it though. Banshee's Veil plus Black Shield's can be pretty aids. They are able to pop it. Okay. So yeah, they're doing a lot of damage to the tower here. Jinx is just gonna beg it. Yeah, that engage was a little late, and will the Morgana there. Backline is go by the Mundo and the Kayn. They aren't able to kill the Kayn, and yeah, Jinx is now getting fed, and yeah, Jinx with the rocket gets the triple kill, and that's a really bad look for the red team. I don't know if they'll be able to finish. They might be able to finish. I think they finish. Yeah. Wow, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, they just have a better front-to-back team, I think. Yeah, they'll just finish here. Very unfortunate. Ziggs tower taking, Mundo's tankiness, and diving potential. Jinx is scaling, and yeah, Ziggs, unfortunate. Very unfortunate game. They weren't able to get the 4-0 that they wanted, but I'd say it was a pretty solid Clash performance nonetheless, and we'll see their opinions on it.
Stuff. Well, I mean, like we did go for the. We couldn't go
Well,
for
we
the
couldn't
first
really
strike
contest him
because
because, like, at that point he already had form, which meant he was just stronger than us.
Yeah, that was
the
fucking.
second Drake that he had form.
That's when game was over. Was when he got form.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, a
got
little
it
bit of
really
an
early.
unfortunate game
He
there.
got it like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
And
to have it by the second Drake is kind of bonkers. And we couldn't. He was soloing the first one because we were getting.
He had like a 9-minute form.
I thought it was even earlier. But like when I get 9-minute form, you guys always hear me say, "Okay, game's over." It's because it really is. There's really not much you can do if you have a lead on
Why
game
does he
like
get?
that.
I thought you were supposed to have. I thought you have to go back to base to get form.
You do.
So then
he
he
got
had
it
an
around 8 minutes, I think.
He got an 8-minute form.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
was
he
a
got a
tragic game.
7-minute.
Any thoughts on your guys' overall Clash performance?
We did really well in the first 3 games.
Played really well. I think it was pretty unlucky. I don't know. Like not unlucky. We got beat. But I felt like we did fairly well bot lane. It's just it's crazy how one double kill like mid can just turn the game on its side like that. That's
Yeah.
So
We really should have won that though. I don't know what like.
I feel like maybe a Malphite top would have been better.
We counted on way too much scaling, and they just played for early.
not really because they scale better. They have Ziggs and Jinx. They played for technically more scaling than we did.
Yeah.
I mean, we just gave up everything early then, which wasn't it then. Because
And I don't like to do
we
that.
had
First, I don't know why we couldn't fight for the first Drake. I remember
because
like,
we did not have priority for it.
no, we had prio ball.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
For the first or the second one? Because you guys got first Drake for that game.
Yeah, the second one we didn't have priority.
Yeah, the second one. It was just Kane. Kane was on it, and then you guys were just farming bot side, and then mid was just kind of chilling. And then Hunter was sitting in the
I forgot that we got the first one. So yeah, well, I mean the second one we can't realistically go for it because Mundo had TP up, and
I have the game right here.
We can't 5v5 them.